Hello students, I am Shinoj from the Department of Physics and I am here to introduce you about the open course offered by the department which is titled Physics in Daily Life. The instructors for this course are myself and Dr. Alice Matthew. The objective of an open course is to have knowledge about different domains. So I wish you should all look for courses that are interested to you rather than you have already learned. The physics or the study of matter, energy and the interaction between them help us to understand the laws and rules that governs the physical world. So not everyone will go up and study the physics on a deeper level, but everyone uses basic principle of physics in their daily life. In our planet Earth, a lot of beautiful events take place, and these events are around us and which we see, do, or experience regularly. So, at some point of time, your curiosity would have pushed you to ask such questions like how does that happen and what is going on. Leaving all miracles apart, the answer to these questions are physics. And you students, if you are curious about such things and you sometimes think about such things, you are welcome to join our course. It doesn't matter whether you are from Malayalam department, English department or chemistry department. If you are curious to know about all these kind of things, please join us. Regarding materials for this course, you don't have to look into different books. We have well explained videos, lecture notes and whatever things like animations, photograph, videos, everything that you need to study about this course. So which will be shared to you and you can study at your convenience. In the next few slides, I will glance through the content of this course. Here you can see that the fundamentals, units and dimensions, that is the first unit. Then comes light, then third is motion, then electricity, matter and energy and universe. The unit number 1 is about units, dimensions and errors. So in this unit, we do discuss about different physical quantities and how to measure different quantities and what are the importance of units. So any physical quantities have no meaning unless it is measured, quantified and given a unit. So we will be discussing about the fundamental and derived quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities and what are the units, and we also discuss about the dimensional analysis which are very important for checking the correctness of an equations. So whenever we do measurements, there should be errors. So we'll also discuss how to deal with this kind of errors in our daily life measurements. In unit number 2, we will study about light, the different properties and phenomenon associated with light. In our day-to-day life, we might have seen rainbows and we might have seen different colors to the sky. So we will analyze why we are seeing such and such things. So you also might have observed the tingling of stars. So why it is tingling? So these kind of things will analyze based on the phenomenon of light, such as the reflection, refractions, interference, diffraction, etc. So in this unit, you will also learn about lenses and mirrors, and we also study about different type of errors, optical errors in eyes, and how we can correct it using these kind of lenses. For example, what kind of lenses has to be used for the person with short sightness, and what kind of lenses has to be used for person with long sightness, and what are the units of this kind of lenses, and what is the negative power, what is positive power. This kind of things you'll learn in this unit. The unit number 3 is about motion. You all might have experienced different type of motion and different phenomena associated with it. So there are fundamental laws of motions which are called Newton's law of motions. You might have studied all these things in your school days. So we will refresh that and we will also discuss in detail with everyday examples. For example, the reason for using seat belts while traveling and the concept of banking of roads. Also, what is velocity, accelerations, what is momentum transfer. All these kind of things are very important in our daily life. For example, in football and cricket is basically is the momentum transfer. So when we use one body to transfer its momentum to another body. The next unit is about electricity. Let us look into our daily gadgets like cell phone. What makes it working is the electricity supplied by the battery. What charges the battery is the electricity supplied by the power source. So it is important part in our daily life. Be the transportation like buses, cars or train or powering house, appliances like television, fridge, microwave, etc. all working based on electricity principles. Or even to watch this class you have to use electricity. On completing this unit, you will be familiarized with voltages and current, the electricity generations, the transportations, what are transformers, what are the different sources of electricity, and even you will be knowing about how to calculate the total unit of electricity consumption in your houses. The unit number 5 is about matter and energy. The matter is the substance of which all material is made. That means objects which has mass. In physics, energy is the properties of matter. It can be transferred between objects and converted into forms. So in this unit, we will study about different phases of matter and different forms of energy. We study about different temperature scales, what are laser light, how it works, what are the principles of fluorescence, what are phosphorescence, etc. You will also learn about very interesting things which is called superconductivity and what are the applications of this superconductivity. In the final unit, you will study about universe, which is all of space and time and their contents, which includes the planets, stars, galaxies, and all other forms of matter and energy. You will learn about the solar systems, what are the different phases of moon, what are solar and moon eclipses, what are galaxies, what are artificial satellites, what are GPS systems, what are the basic principle behind all these things. And I am sure that you will be very interested to learn about all these things. And finally, I hope I could give you an idea about the syllabus of this course. And for learning physics, you just have to be curious. Thank you.